Hi guys, so today I'm showing you some metallic watercolors. Yes, look at how shimmery and pretty they are. Arteza makes metallic watercolors. These are the half pan reusable watercolors, 24 metallic colors. They're so pretty. They come in this beautiful little tin, self-contained tin. And you just open this up, you get two little swatch sheets, black and white, and all of these amazing colors. You basically just unwrap them and look at how incredible. This is the iridescent pink. This is the copper. Look at the shine on that. And then after you unwrap them, you just pop them right back into the tin, just like that. Very easy to do. So many beautiful colors. It was like a joy just unwrapping these, truthfully. They were so pretty to look at. Look at that grass green color. Isn't that amazing? Just lovely. And the swatch sheets have the corresponding names. So that was the lime green I just showed you. And yeah, lettuce green. This was one of my absolute favorites. I love that one. So pretty, like a iridescent. Look at all the gorgeous colors that you get in this set, you guys. I just cannot tell you what a great deal it is for the price. And here's what they look like on black paper. Very, very, very shimmery. I haven't tried it on black paper, but this is the white paper. This is what they look like on white. And they're very transparent on the white paper. I was kind of playing around with doing some little petals. There's a link to buy the Arteza watercolors in my description box, and I appreciate your support, you guys. They come with one of these watercolor pens, and basically you just fill the end of it and squeeze, and water will come straight out of it. I like to wet my watercolor first before I paint. It just seems to like get it ready, I guess. But these pens are cool. If you buy them in the 6-pack, you get ones with smaller tips and ones with wide flat tips. And then their 140 pound 9 by 12 inch paper is what I'm going to be painting on today. I am not a professional watercolor. I've only done like maybe three actual paintings, and maybe a couple of test pieces on the side just to see how they work. So the color that you're seeing right now is the regular watercolor, not the metallic. This is the regular ones come in like a 36 set. That's the one that I have. They're really super vibrant, and you can buy that in my description box as well. No additional cost to you, and it really does help support me. So thank you so much for looking for those links in my description box. But yeah, so a lot of what you're seeing here, this is the regular watercolor, and then what I've been doing is just coming back in after I do some of the regular watercolor, and I will use some of the metallic paint to kind of highlight and give a shimmer. So I switched back and forth between the two, rinsing out my brush each time. So I'm going to show you here how luscious and shimmering these are. Look at that. It's just like their mica powders basically are mixed in with the watercolor medium. And then it just adds a highlight. Now, you don't get to see a lot of that shimmer as you're doing it. It's more like it dries really super sparkly. And they are very transparent, like I said. So that's why I was kind of using them as a highlight. But really the possibilities are endless, and you guys, like I said, I'm just learning. I'm not saying I'm not a creative person, but clearly I am, but I'm still learning, so I'm not like here to share with you 1,000 nuggets of wisdom on watercolor, because honestly, I would love to hear your wisdom on watercolors. I'm still figuring it all out. You know, some of the times the best way to learn something is just to play with it and see what effects you can get. I did watch a few tutorials, and you guys have been awesome about sharing people that you like to watch doing other mediums, and that really helps. But I just love the way they flow. One thing that's great about it is sometimes I can't always be in my studio, and this helps me be able to sit in the other room and do something that's not messy. So, you know, if you're not always able to do something that's messy, like the acrylic pouring, which is what I normally do, it's nice to do a watercolor, because really it's just the little watercolor tin and the brushes and a little bit of water. I use a little paper towel, and that's about it. You can see I do have my paper taped with some electrical tape to a piece of cardboard, just to keep it from warping if it does get too wet, and that's my main goal for that, just to keep the edges. And it also kind of provides a natural border around the finished piece, which I really like as well. But I'm so impressed. I haven't been this impressed with a product in a long time. I am absolutely loving these watercolors, and I hope that Arteza will send me these again. Sometimes they just send me things one time to try on my channel, but I'm absolutely in love with how vibrant these are, and I think they're just gorgeous, and I think they're a great value for the price. Now this color right here, it doesn't look much going on, but that's the color it is, that kind of that copper. And in the finished piece, it's really, really shiny and pretty. I have no idea, no plan here. I want you guys to know. I just started playing around with lines and colors, and I guess my only plan really was to make sure that I was doing something that felt good, because of everything that's going on. People are having a lot of anxiety about the state of our world, and I just wanted to make sure to do something that felt really good. And look at those colors. How can you not be feeling good about that? So that's the peach that I just showed you, and that was one of my other favorite colors in this pan. There was actually, I keep saying my favorite color, but honestly, like I said, the whole thing, I was just loving all the colors in that metallic set. Is just beautiful. So, but yeah, it's important right now that we do things that make us feel good, and something bright and happy and fun. And so that's where my head is at when I was painting, just trying to find that relaxing space in the day, to just reflect and be quiet and think about things, and be in a state of gratitude. It's so easy right now to focus on all the things that we don't have, and all of the things that we're missing out on, being with our friends or our family. It can feel quite isolating at times right now, and not being able to work is a big fear. Many of us don't have jobs. Like, this is my only job right now, is to be an artist. So, but it's important that we, focus on the things to be grateful for, because I'm still awake and alive and getting up every day and being able to have breath and share and create beauty. And gosh, we're still so lucky, and it's important to remind ourselves of those things. And that's why I really like doing art, because I think I just get lost in the process of the beautiful process of it. So you guys, there is a couple of cool things coming up, and one is a collaboration with Life in Splatters, Gail Burston, Life in Splatters. So I'm excited to do that, and that is coming up shortly. The next thing I wanted to say is I'm going to start going live more. For various things, we could do Q&A sessions or painting. I'd love to hear in the comment section, what do you want to see if I go live? Would you like to have Q&A? We could chat about painting, colors. We could talk about color theory, pretty much anything you want to talk about. I'm exploring different mediums. Maybe you guys could enlighten me on some things. So I'd love to chat with you and paint with you. And you know, it's important that we stay connected during this time. And aren't we lucky? We're so lucky that we live in an age where we can video chat people that we care about. We get to see their faces and see their expressions and communicate our feelings and just laugh and, you know, still tell jokes. I went to visit a friend yesterday and he was in his yard and I stayed in my car. But you know, the whole distance thing, but we still told jokes and we laughed and it was fun. He's at a high risk, so I really don't want to be visiting him closely, but we still had a great time. And you know, just be responsible with what you're doing and we will all get through this, I promise you. So that's my little speech for today. Now this painting, you guys, my phone unfortunately does not, it took forever. I mean, this is all sped up. I'm a very timid watercolor painter still, so I'm not just blazing through this in any type of way. Not that I do through any of my paintings, truthfully, but I'm especially careful, so you won't get to see the whole thing. But what I did do is this beautiful muted turquoise ink, acrylic ink from Liquitex. I decided to embellish with this little vintage pen and nib. I've never tried this before, and I've had this sitting around forever and never used it. And I thought, you know what? I asked for this ink from a viewer on my wish list, and they sent it to me. So now I want to try to put it to use. So I decided I'm going to embellish this piece with words that make me feel good and would make someone else feel good if they read them. So just things that make positivity and yeah, just things that make you feel joyful. Love, laughter, hope, community, light, you know, all of that stuff. So I embellished this final piece with all of those beautiful words. Look how shimmering the metallics are. It's hard to show. I'm trying to give you an idea. This piece is so pretty in person, you guys. It really is just gorgeous. And embellished with all the positive words like community, delight, sharing, joy, compassion, hope, kindness, gratitude, love. It's a very pretty piece, and this one is for sale. It's $40, and if you're interested, you can contact me at heathermaderart@gmail.com. And I'm trying to keep things very reasonable for everybody right now, but still supporting myself so I can make a living. There's a lot of ways you can support me and your other artists right now. I have an Amazon shop where you can shop for anything, you guys, even toilet paper, and it doesn't cost you anything. There's Arteza affiliate links. Watch my videos all the way through. Share my videos. And thank you to my patrons so much for your support. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Have a beautiful day. Don't forget to subscribe and hit all notifications so I can make more art videos just for you.